Guys, I think this video is very, very long overdue, especially because this is actually like a huge problem. I'd say the biggest problem in Danny's Road right now. And you can obviously tell by the title that this is a topic I am so pissed about that I've had to retake this audio like 6 times because of how pissed off I was and how much I was yelling and cursing in it. So I'm redoing it, and this time I'm going to try to be calm and explain my opinion and what's happening. This video is going to involve the stereotypes of toons, the troll labeling because people want to use trinkets they want to use, how nobody, and I mean nobody, can feel like they can play the game without being judged, and the fact that they think they're flawed because other people don't like their play style. So we'll be going in that order. We're going to be starting with stereotypes. Now, I want to just point out, I don't think any of these are true, because they aren't true. These are just things I've seen and stereotypes that I've seen people create. Toodles always steal med kits or band-aids, or they steal imported items. Flutters just don't know what they're doing. They're always griefing or they're starters. Rogers are always dumb, rude, and just some of the most annoying players you'll ever meet. Sprout users are either sweethearts or they're greedy all the time and want tapes, and they won't heal you if you don't give them any tapes. And besides the Roger one, because the Roger one is actually really popular for some weird reason, credit to V-Cheese because he made an entire video dedicated to this, so if you want more on this, go watch his video. Starters are the most annoying creatures you will ever meet. None of these are true. So I believe everybody who actually believes these stereotypes have never heard of the saying, it's the user, not the toon. I don't think I should have to say or make a list of reasons why you should not be believing these stereotypes or be using these stereotypes as actual facts. But if some of you guys do need it, because I know that some of you guys watching my videos actually do believe in the stereotype, I've seen it firsthand in comments. Here is your list. I'm not going to verbally say it because, again, I've tried to record this audio 6 times, and all those times I crash out during the list making part. So here you go. I'm not going to be spelling it out for you. But basic, it's just a joke. Stop being so sensitive. Stop being so serious. It's just a joke. No. I hope you know that your quote-unquote joke is making people insecure, making them quit Danny's Road, and start spreading bad things about Danny's Road because you wanted to fucking make a joke. So yeah, what a funny-ass joke, huh? Moving on to being labeled as a troll. So what I mean by this is that, there's trinkets that not a lot of people, including me, are fond of. And that's coin purse, fancy purse, etc. Many people, me included, of course, just in case when you guys want to say, oh, you're going to defend fancy purse and coin purse. No. But many Danny's Road players agree that fancy purse and coin purse aren't the best trinket, the most useless trinkets inside the game. That's just our opinions. Now, some people like coin purse and fancy purse. You might disagree with it, however, it's not okay to label them as a troll for it. What? Especially since they're just playing the game. That's why it's called a play style. Get it inside your fucking brain. It's a play style. They might not play the way you want them to. That's fine. They don't have to get labeled as a troll. You don't get to label them as a troll because they're not playing the way you want them to. This kind of ties into my distractor video a little bit, where I went more into the depth of distractors being labeled as trolls. However, it's just regular players being labeled as trolls, and even worse, getting told they suck and getting stereotypes made about them because they're using trinkets that other people don't like. I'm sorry, you don't get to choose how they play the game, and you don't get to judge them because of how they play the game. They can play however they want. They are not a troll for using Flutter. They are not a troll for using coin purse. They can use whatever they fucking want. Oh my, I'm sorry, this just pisses me off so much. I see it so much because it's so common and it's so annoying. So before I crash out anymore, let's go to the third thing I want to talk about, the effect, how these things actually affect people. So I've already kind of touched on it, however, I want to go into the full fucking depth of it so people can actually understand how much this affects people. First of all, it's harassment. I don't care what you want to call it, making somebody feel bad about themselves repeatedly because you want to make a fucking stereotype about them and label them as things they aren't, that is harassment. It's also bullying. So both of those things aren't very cool, and I bet many people agree with that. So I'm just going to say it how it is. Let's not try to deny anything here. It is harassment and bullying to do that. But you don't understand, as somebody who's been through this, it hurts. It really makes the person not want to play Danny's Road anymore. And it makes them give Danny's Road bad reviews, even though it's a fine game. It's just the players that's the actual problem. It changes everything, that person's perspective about the game, the developers, the fandom, everything. It changes everything for that person. And yes, at the end of the day, it is just a game. However, that's still a person that you hurt, and hurting people is never okay. So again, this video is long overdue. I'm so sorry for anybody who has experienced these. So this video is for you. Bye everyone.